What is total depravity? This is the first point of the 5 points of what's known as Calvinism. We don't believe in utter depravity. When you sin, we're sinners by nature and choice. When we sin, we don't cease to be human. We're not less than human. We're still image bearers of God. The image of God is marred and stained and tainted. All of the magnificent potential we have is now for evil and not good, for self, not God. But even after sin in Genesis 5, Genesis 9, 1 Corinthians 11, James chapter 3, it keeps saying that we bear the image and likeness of God. So we're not utterly depraved. We're not as bad as we could be. We could do more evil, more intensely, more frequently. But we are totally depraved in that all of our person is affected, stained, marred, broken by sin. This includes our mind. We do not think as we ought. We do not think the thoughts of God after Him. You can't just trust your mind. This includes our emotions. What we feel is not always right. Some of you say, but this is what I feel. If you're an intense feeler, learn to doubt your feelings a little bit. They could be wrong. They're affected by sin. If you live in your head and you're a thinker, don't always trust your analysis of the situation. You could be wrong. Be humble. It includes our thoughts, our feelings, our will, our emotions. It includes our body. All of who we are is affected, stained, marred, tainted by sin. Total depravity means that sin has totally affected the totality of our person. Now, we still bear a conscience, Romans 2 says, because we're image bearers of God. We still have some semblance or echo of right and wrong. The result is we hate injustice and we want love, and there are things that we long for, even though we're sinners, and it works itself out not to God's glory. That's why there are people like the Good Samaritan who live seemingly a decent life or occasionally at least do a decent thing. That's just an echo of the image of God that's marred, stained, bent, and broken, but not utterly eradicated so that we are essentially animals.